Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a bump. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much, but from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got MP. Rivers out there with MP. Then it's MP. And it's Roy in at the small forward position. Bain, some solid defense from Pirtle. Barnes finds Ingram. Here's Dick. That one falls.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Roy against Ingram. Lock at 6, and taken away by Roy. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go, and the dunk by MP.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here is Pirtle. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Here's Ingram. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
The kick out to Bain. MP passes to Rivers. MP with a screen on Dick. Nice move. And it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Ingram against Roy. Ingram attacking. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert. His length and skill allow him to do so many things. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Roy passes to Bain. And the dunk by MP.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Roy against Ingram. To the paint. Here's Quickly. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A three from Quickly. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
MP with a screen on Dick. Outside Roy. Pass to MP. MP dishes to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dick. And another basket for Kansas City.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Now, here's Quickly. Barnes outside. Over MP. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Knights. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Barnes passes to Quickly. And here is Ingram beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Kansas City also with a sub. Mason, he checked in for Rivers. Now, here's Quickly. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Dick. And the rejection by MP. Dick's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Play with it. Nothing on the board. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. MP against Pirtle. The 3 from MP. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. To end the cold streak. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Roy against Dick. His first shot coming late. Roy with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. MP finds MP. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Kansas City's ball. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Hey, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his 3-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 5.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And some changes here for Kansas City. Smooth checked in for MP. King comes in for Roy. And Brogdon subbed in for MP.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Brandon Ingram. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Toronto let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it 1 step at a time. And give the defense credit, he was met at the rim.
Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. Kansas City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smooth passes to Bain. And MP throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Shed. The Knights making their last shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Good on both. 26 seconds left in the first. Screen by MP. The drive by MP.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Abaji, covered by MP. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good on the three-point shot. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Raptors up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
We've got Walter, and it's Mobo in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Shed, stolen by Mason. And they're pushing it up. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knights.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
And it's Shed missing. Kansas City leading by 3. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Mason, the pass is smooth. And MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kansas City making a change here. Rivers checked in. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Ingram with it, covered by MP. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No good again that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. For 3, Ingram drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 9.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
MP outside. Bain, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors trail by 6. To the inside, Hamu Kalashvili, and Bain pulls it down. Bain's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bain with the screen on Dick. Here's Rivers. The layup missed. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Barnes outside. Puts up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Bain with the screen on Dick. Rivers passes to Bain. Off on the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Dick against Rivers. MP with a screen on Barnes. Here's Smooth. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Toronto making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin?
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. MP's checked in for Mason. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Rivers. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Rivers has got 12 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dick can't get it to go.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Rivers can't get it to go.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Dick passes to Barnes. Pirtle inside. MP's there. Pass to Dick. That's a 2 from Barnes. Rebounded by Kansas City. Bain's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rivers scanning the floor. He takes it in and finished off by Rivers.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Pirtle. He's got 8.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Dick, and the dunk by Dick.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And real quickly, he's checked in for Toronto. Kansas City also with a sub. Roy's checked in.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
A nice shot by Rivers. 16 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Quickly. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. There's the triple. And it's King with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
MP with a screen on Dick. Rivers with it. Now by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 7. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
And some changes here for Kansas City. MP's checked in for Smooth, and MP subbed in for King. Dick passes to Barnes. To the middle. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. MP against Quickly. And here's MP for 3. Another shot. Up again. Bain on the follow. Bain's got the lead up to 8 now for Kansas City.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Ingram outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Roy dishes to Rice. Here's Rivers. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point Kansas City lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now we can take a look at MP. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now here's Roy. MP with a screen on Pirtle. A nice shot by Roy.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Mason, he checked in for Kansas City.
Substitution for the away team. Number 3.
41 seconds left in the first half.
Mason.
Dick passes to Ingram. Shot to stop the run. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Releases. And Bain, the bucket on the assist by Mason. Mason's got 3 assists in the game. Ingram outside. Over Roy. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kansas City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
Slashing, scoring and close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kansas City leading by 12. Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got Roy. MP is out there with MP. And it's Rivers, and it's Rice in at the point.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Barnes. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Rivers has got 5 assists tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. Count it. And that's 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Nice bucket. Jakob with good size, and he knows how to use it.
Rice kicks to MP. The drive by MP. Got that bucket. Rivers has got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ingram outside. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Pirtle, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I like seeing Jakob go to work in pick and rolls. He is so dependable in these situations.
Kansas City leading by 14. MP high post. 24 points for him.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Well, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Rivers. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Now here's Barnes. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Known as a fantastic rim protector, Jakob has also made great strides offensively.
The Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Now here's Rivers. 26 points for him. Bain sets the screen for Rivers. And Pirtle sends it back.
something Jakob does so well. He's terrific at positioning himself to come up with these blocks.
Rivers kicks to Roy. Rivers against Dick. Rivers passes to Bain. And MP throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ingram against Roy. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Over MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And MP throws it down hard.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Here's Roy. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Rice has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knights.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now here's Rivers. 28 points for him. Good on the bucket. Rivers has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Quickly looking it over. Ingram. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. It's a hand on it. MP on the follow. MP's got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pirtle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
The 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown. Rice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And taken away by Roy. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Quickly. 10 points for him. Dick wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. 18 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the Knights call time here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Walter in for Ingram. Mason, he checked in for Kansas City. Now, here's MP. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Dick. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Left side, Roy. MP outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
The shot's good from Quickly.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Quickly against MP. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Dick. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
With the step back. On the wing, MP quickly covering. 6 on the shot clock. Bain sets the screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Toronto has possession. The Knights making their last shot, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Barnes. And it's Mason with the ball for Kansas City. Screen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Barnes following the score by Kansas City. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
So it's Toronto now. The Knights making their last shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting it.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Let's a floater go. Rebounded by Kansas City. King inside. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Kansas City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 17. Ingram outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Kansas City. Smooth's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Ingram drawing the double team. Here's Shed. Knocks down the 3-ball. Shed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Rice passes to King. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Stolen by Mason. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And it's good for 2. And the Knights lead by 18.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The first one falls. And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Kansas City leading by 16. Screen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and both free throws good for MP. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate. And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
MP with a screen on Ingram. Here's Rivers. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. MP sets the screen for MP. Pass to King. Kicks it out to MP. Puts one up from 19. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Raptors trail by 18. Stolen by Mason. MP deciding where to go with it. The putback. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Clearly a foul.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. MP's checked in for King.
Number 19.
Kansas City on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Pirtle. Rebounded by Kansas City. MP outside. The 3. Another 3 for Kansas City.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Back to Quickly. It's Ingram on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Rice.
Oh, my! Nice finish.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Quickly against MP. Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high percentage shooter from inside.
Bain sets the screen for Roy. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his first foul.
14 fouls.
MP against Quickly. Dick up top. Quickly a screen on Rivers. Dick can't get it to go. The Knights have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 19 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The fadeaway. Outside for Roy. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And Barnes sends it back. MP against Quickly. Here's Dick. Misses the 3. The Knights have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Ingram. Roy with some nice D. MP right side. Bain sets the screen for Rivers. Over Quickly. Kicks it out to MP. Bain with the screen on Quickly. The drive by MP. Count the basket. Rivers has got 17 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Rice. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Or should you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And it's a completely new group here for Kansas City. And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Kansas City making a change here. Ogden's checked in.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Ingram finds Dick. There's the three. Rebounded by Kansas City.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knights.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Quickly with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Hurdle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Quickly against Mason. Good D by Barnes. And so Kansas City takes the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game.